Well, hello. I'm back. Good afternoon. It's I guess it's 6 o'clock here in Alberta, Canada. Um, I am. I moved from Roses. I'm over at another friend's house, Kathleen, and her roommate Glenn. I'm living over in their yard right now, which is very, very nice out here. Lots of trees. Lakes right close, rivers right close, creeks right close. It's beautiful out here. Like, it's beautiful at Roses too. Here I have a little bit more shelter, so it's not quite as chilly in the motorhome when it's already getting really chilly here in the evenings and in the mornings. Um, so today I ordered myself a diesel heater, one of those portable diesel heaters that you can put in. Um, But anyways, yes, I've been gone for quite a while and I'm very sorry about that, but I just didn't have anything that I could tell you that was new, really. And then I got busy this summer. I went to some Indian rodeos, to the relay racing, of course, and watched Jaden and the rodeo, of course. There was lots of people I knew in the rodeo. Um, my hair is getting quite long, and it's a different tone, a different color now, so I don't even, it's been so long since I've put makeup on because every time I put makeup on it doesn't look right. I think I need cool colors instead of the warm colors, or the warm colors. I don't know. I have to sit down one of these days when I have time and get it straightened out. But I've been quite busy in my little home here. I've restyled it, actually. I had my desk over in the corner that was right over there. I'll just show you if I can move my laptop around. I have to build a little house here where I'm at right now, but I built myself a guest bed or couch. There was nothing there, and when people were here, I gave up my bed and slept on the couch or in the lazy boy. So the kitchen looks pretty clean now. It's getting there. Everything's getting all cleaned up. I'm pretty happy about that, but winter's coming, and then I'll have a mess in here again with all my crafts, but I'm kind of hoping that maybe I can, I don't know. I've got to figure it out anyways. I've got some things to decide. So, yeah, to do my crafts in. But I am enjoying living here. My health hasn't been too bad, except now with the weather changing, of course, my health is starting to go down again. Um, that's about, I went out to Saskatchewan for the long weekend in August to see an old friend out there. Um, it was a different kind of visit. I won't be going back. Let's just put it that way. I'll still chat with her and see her if she's over here in Alberta, but I'm certainly not going to drive all the way to Saskatchewan for another visit. So, yeah. So I'm sitting in the front seat of the motorhome is where I'm trying to set up my little filming place that I'm going to be using. So I'm hoping it's going to work. I'll probably have to build a bit of a desk there, or get one of those like a hospital tray where you got on wheels and you can put the table anywhere you want. But we'll figure that out later on. It took me quite a bit to build that little couch. And I bought a used futon mattress and put on there for the cushion. But it also pulls out. I've built it so that it can pull out and legs pop up underneath it, and then it's the width of a double bed. So there's lots of room for people to sleep there. So, or myself even, because in the winter time, remember last winter, I don't know if I told you or not, it was so cold in here. that I slept in the living room with the heater turned on in the living room. So I may have to do that again this year, but like I say, I just ordered that little portable diesel heater that I'm going to put in here. I'm going to put it into the bathroom, and that way it can hopefully go both directions, like up front here and into the bedroom. Hopefully, we'll see. If not, I'll put longer hose on it and point it which way I need it at the time. Because, yeah, I love my bed, but it's too chilly back there in the wintertime to sleep back there. Or for this old body, anyways. Of course, Henry loves the new bed. That's where he is all the time. I bought him a brand new bed from the liquidation world the last time I was in Red Deer. And he uses it too, but not as much as he uses the bed. And when I first cleaned this chair off, he was sitting in this chair all the time because I had stuff piled all in this seat. And I did have a friend ride with me to one gathering that I went to this summer. I reconnected with a really good friend of mine out here in Rocky. I hadn't seen her. Well, I've seen her, but just hadn't been around her much. And she got sick, and she had to have an amputation done. She had 2 fingers at the first knuckles, and her leg, her left leg, just below the knee, amputated. She just about didn't make it to the amputation because the doctors in Rocky are such good doctors, you know. They sent her home and told her nothing was wrong with her. Well, yeah, there was something wrong with her. So, but she's doing very, very well. But they usually have a great big barn dance at their property every year. And of course, this year they couldn't have it. So her nephew and nieces and got together and decided they wanted to do this for Auntie. And they set it up and invited friends. It was potluck supper. Her nephew has his own band, Mike and the Boys, is what it's called. They play country and western. And then her niece, Shy, plays in a rock and roll band. And so they've also played out there that weekend. We went out Friday night. We didn't camp Friday night because I didn't have the motorhome ready to go. And I just wasn't up for going over on Friday in the motorhome. So we went the next day. On the Saturday we went over. And we had potluck supper and had lots of friends that I hadn't seen in years and years. But this lady I'm talking about, this friend of mine that we went to have the party at her place, was her and I used to rodeo, our kids rodeoed together. We lived right across the street from each other for a while, and so we used to have bonfires and make campfire coffee and roast bannock on sticks over the fires out in the backyard because we were single parents. We didn't have, she had 2 kids, at least I only had the one. But we didn't have the money to take our kids like to all these different things that people do with their kids. We didn't have that kind of money. So that's what we did. We taught them how to love camping and bonfires and stuff like that. Outdoor things that you can do, and it doesn't cost you that much. Well, it didn't back then. It didn't cost you anything. Now it costs you more because of everything. So I don't know what it's like. Your prices in the States, I've been watching your news, and yeah, I think your prices down there are just as bad as ours. Everything's expensive up here. It's just horrible. I don't know how people are doing it. Well, a lot of people aren't. They're not making it. I have friends that are just not making it. They're in terrible straits, dire straits. Like, Don't know what they're going to do. And of course, I'm just managing. I'm not even paying that much in rent. Um, I am paying rent, a little bit of rent. Basically about $100 a month, if that. Sometimes a little more than that. Um, I asked Glenn to let me know what the power bills were worth, and I would pay him for half the power, but he said no, because that wouldn't be fair, because he's got a big house, and he also has a big shop here on the... So he works on my motorhome for me, too, by the way, which is very nice. And he said no, he'd take something else, so I buy him... Actually, it's beer that I buy him for rent, to pay the rent. So, yeah. So it's a lot cheaper than it was last year. We'll see when winter gets here if it changes like it did last year, but hopefully not. I am like that little diesel heater. Then I won't... the heat won't be taking a draw on the power. I shouldn't need a bunch of little electric heaters in here. And so I'll have lots of room left in my home. And if I have to, I can always move the little diesel heater that I'm getting. If it won't work in the bathroom, I can move it and put it through a kitchen window or one of these windows up front, up here, so that it would work for where I spend most of my time. But I still want it warm enough in my bedroom so I can sleep in there. But these little heaters are supposed to work just perfect for keeping a place warm. So I am going to try one, and if I have to, I can maybe get a second one. I found one. Now get this, it's the brand that you would buy from Amazon or from the company. They're called Vivor, and Temu has them. So I ordered mine from Temu because I got a discount on it, of course. And yeah, so that's kind of why I ordered that from there. So it should be in a week or week and a half, and I can install it. And then I'm going to put plastic in my windows this year as well. So hopefully it'll stay a bit warmer. And if I get up on the roof of the motorhome, hopefully I'm not as in bad a shape as I was last year. Get up on top of the motorhome and sweep the solar panels off all the time. I think that'll make a difference as well. So, but anyways, I am sorry I have been gone for so long, but I just, like I say, I had nothing new to give you, and I'm having trouble with makeup. I don't know what to use and what not to. So I'm going to start, and hopefully I will do at the least, a video once a week, if not more. But we will see how I make out. I am still working part-time, but usually just doing private functions now. I'm going and sitting and waiting for people from about 9 till about 2 in the morning, 9 till 3, something like that. So I've been doing a lot of weddings and things like that on Saturdays, but I had the last 2 Saturdays off. But I do I do have a job this coming weekend, and yeah, so it gives me something to look forward to every week. I still get to go out and drive for a little bit. Not much, but I mean a little bit anyway. So I feel happy about that. And like I say, things are not going so bad that I'm not hurting as much. I've got lots of groceries in my house. And like I say, I've just been doing things in the motorhome here that need to be done, and I want to get them done before the snow flies. So, yeah. So anyways, I hope you're not too much in shock of seeing me back on here. And like I say, I promise, I'm making you a promise, I will do at least one video a week, if not more. But one video a week for sure. So there is a little bit of history, and I will do a makeup video or a outside video. I also ordered myself a drone, so I would like to do some flying a drone around and picking up pictures and stuff. I thought that would be kind of neat, but I want to learn how to do it first before I start using it on YouTube. But I thought that would be kind of neat to see as well. But I just want to see it just for myself. I want to learn how to use one. So even being this old, I guess I still want to learn things. All right, so that is everything for this video. Like I say, I hope I'm not shocking you too badly, and I will see you soon. Have a great, fantastic evening, and God be with you. Ciao for now.